Obviously, I'm going to do the same. Thank you very much to the Volbees. Thank you very much to the Minuets and the Toadies. But seriously, obviously, you guys look amazing. Jim, I told you you were going to do way better at that dance than you thought. Let's give a round of applause for that dance. All right, so I'm going to start mine off with a quote that I heard from a movie a couple of years ago that really stuck with me, mainly for Jim and Heather. So, friends are the family that we get to choose. That really stuck with me because everybody's obviously born into their families and you live your life all the way through and you meet millions and millions of people through your life and you talk to millions and you get to pick who you end up being with in a sense of friendship all the way through. Me and Jim didn't happen that way, but I thought it was a good quote to start with. So in the situation of me and Jim, he picked me about 5th or 6th out of the people he met through college to think about, high school, to think about possibly being friends with. Needless to say, he was my first option. We met back in 2007 at Amity High School. When we went there, I transferred to the school and I was brand new to the town, so I had 2 friends, my older brother, and the exit doors. Jimmy, needless to say, grew up in the area and knew every single person. So, for me to slowly make my way in, I was obviously trying to be funny. He laughed yesterday for the first time, so I'm highly connected. But seriously, when we met each other, it was an awkward handshake, it was a silent hello, and a brush past each other in the hallway, but we still made friendship grow. From 2007, like I said, we've been skipping class, trying to get our license, and attempting to grow beards. We're still working on it, but we're gonna get there one day. Now, about 15 years later, I'm standing in front of family, friends, Jimmy, and his wife, and we are talking at his wedding, and I'm his best man. And I never honestly thought this would be the day that I would get the chance to tell him how much he means to me as a friend and as a family member. But this is my only chance, Tony. No, but seriously, this man right here next to me, he's been one of the closest people I've ever had a true friendship with. Someone that you can just talk to, truly dive into a conversation. Whether it's about football, which I love, or cars, which I know nothing about. But Jimmy loves. I know there's wheels and an engine and doors and a radio. Jimmy can tell you how many, I don't know. But we've graduated, we've partied, we've fought, we've argued, we've laughed, we've hugged, we've flown on planes, we've played video games together. I've never won, but we played video games together. We've quoted thousands of movies that most people don't know, but we've quoted them side by side. And we've taken memorable adventures together. Since the first day in high school, I was 100% sure that he was going to be my friend. Best friend, but we're here now. But we're here, and like I said, he's one of the kindest, most gigantic, gentlest people I've ever met in my entire life. And I know, me saying this, most people understand from the countless videos, whether on Facebook or Snapchat, of him feeding the spider that lives outside the front door of his house. He is gentle and kind. And Heather, she has loved me from the first day. That is a lie. She likes me now, and I'm working towards love, but we'll eventually. I did it, right there. Everyone heard that? But needless to say, she's become somebody from a girlfriend of a friend, to a friend of a friend, to then somebody who now like I said, consider someone super close, super friendly, someone I can call sister. So I want to end this with another quote from a movie and a series that we love. Before I quote it, thank you for the Disney Plus login. But I want to quote it with, "May the Force be with you." And I mean this in 2 ways. Obviously, Star Wars. Let's go. 2. I have seen since the day I've met you guys that you have been constantly forced together. And not in a negative or a positive way, but just in a true way. So like I said, may the force be with you, because I know I'm not going nowhere. But I love you both. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's all raise a glass real quick, and cheers to my future best friend at my wedding, and best friend forever.